And Ifan Udeze, ex-international, is also right present in the studio. And together, we will definitely take you closer, yes, to what's indeed trending as far as the world of sport is concerned. Let's let you know that, yes, Martinez is trending on Twitter. I'm talking about, yes, Martinez, well, we indeed really seem to be getting the right attention. I'm talking about Emiliano Martinez, the Arsenal goalkeeper, is indeed trending. Aston Villa, of course, have made inquiries about Arsenal goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez. Villa, of course, have asked about the goalkeeper, but then are reluctant to beat Arsenal's asking price of around £20 million. And that is the update on that. Emiliano Martinez is trending on Twitter, is the Arsenal goalkeeper. Yes, number 2 before now, yes to Bernard Leno, and suddenly a twist of fate, and things seems to be working in A's favor, and is demanding to be made the club number 1, although no guarantees yet for that, and the club are also ready to sell him, lay him off, and they also have their eye fixed on, yes, the goalkeeper of Brentford, David Raya, as it stands. However, Martinez is trending. Emiliano Martinez is 27, is Argentine. He was the one at the forefront, yes, of the Gunners' successful bid in the FA Cup, had games all through, and was cool, calm, and collected in that success. Was then the Charity Shield game as well, and also showed that yes, he really can be one to be trusted. And he once again helped the Gunners record a win against Liverpool in that Charity Shield final as well. Okay, now Aston Villa wants him, but then they are really laid back, reticent, so to speak, by the demand the Gunners have placed on him, and £20 million seems to be really way out of it for them in this regard. Let's talk about Emiliano Martinez and the Bernard Leno situation. As it stands now, the Gunners are with this are ready to at least continue with Bernard Leno, and ready to listen to offers for the signature of Emiliano Martinez. Mawisabi, well, what do you think about this situation? Arsenal want to sell this man. They are ready to listen to offers. Aston Villa are interested as well. The only difference, or the only thing putting them off now, is what they consider a bit really high demand from Arsenal, really.
Yes, you know.
Is it worth that amount? Well, what do you think? Should Arsenal, of course, do this business? Should they come down to possibly accommodate interested parties to sign him?
Of course, if they really want to do the business, Yinka Sport, I think the price is too much. You know, the price is too much for now. If they really want to do the business, I think they should just come down a little bit, so that other small clubs where they get interest on where Martinez they go fit come carry him. You know. Sometimes when you see players and goalkeepers and all that, sometimes when you feel say you play and now you deserve to be number 1 as a goalkeeper, you know, and if they don't give you number 1, you won't come out, because why? This young man feels he don't do well. Martinez feels he don't do well in terms of other cup games when he play. He don't do really very, very well for them, and if you say this is the right time for him to do it, to move. If he don't get even number 1 spot for Arsenal, I think this is the right time for him to move ahead and go somewhere else where he will get more playing time. You know, in the looking age, how old is he? At about 27 or 28? 27. So if you look at the age now, you don't look all that, and in the feel now say, look, if I don't start playing now, when will I start playing? You know, because I don't look and say, yes, you know, we small picking again. And if at 27, you look and say, yes, you still stay for push. They stay as his son, you know, the second goalkeeper. Some goalkeepers they like him that way, you know. So that is why maybe the young man don't feel say, look, if I'm not going to make me number 1, it's better, or I let me do it. Let me go and find a place where I will start playing and be number 1. But at the same time, now the price now determined. And Arsenal know what they want, you know. Now them wear the shoe. So now don't know where the shoe they pinch them, you know. So I don't know how much they want to sell their player. But for me, I feel if Martinez won't stay in England, I think for me the price would be a little bit much for some other small club will be England.
Okay, well, thank you very much for that as well. We have a chasm already on ground, a polarity on ground, and a clear dichotomy has been established already on this as well. Feel free to join the conversation and talk about this as well. Yes, we're talking about Emiliano Martinez, who is trending on Twitter. Aston Villa have indeed indicated interest, but then they are put off.
The dichotomy, another player name.
No, that means a difference of opinion. No, dichotomy means we have something.
No, I just want to know. Player name you call, I mean a grammar you speak.
It's just an expression, not player name. It's an expression. A dichotomy is on ground. One that either favors Bernard or simply Emiliano Martinez right here. It's trending. Aston Villa wants him. Arsenal, of course, placed £20 million on him. Is it too much?
Hello, Yinka Sport. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
My name is Joseph.
You're welcome, Joseph.
My way, Sabe. Good morning.
I hail you, Joseph. I hail you.
Yes, so please, they should help me to tell Ateta to leave that goalkeeper alone with Leno.
But it's £20 million.
It's okay for Arsenal. Please. I am the Arsenal fans for many years. Please.
So even if
to leave the goalkeeper with Lennon together, they will keep.
Hello. Okay, so if he's saying they should keep the goalkeeper, it means £20 million is good, or they shouldn't put more to scare people away.
But the truth be said, the young man want playing time. He want playing time.
He actually wants assurances, guarantees.
So which we let's say one guarantee, what he wants, which is wants playing time. You know. So if you say let the young man stay, and the young man say, okay, if I don't make me number one, give me assurance. Say if I stay here, I'm gonna get playing time. If no assurance, then let me go. So if you don't give an assurance and you still keep him, which means anytime you call a positive mount post once in a while, now be saying a blunder you go commit with that.
Okay.
You go allow goes in.
All right, let's have your take on this. It's 20 million. Okay, Man Sabi, you feel £20 million is way over. They should simply reduce it a bit. You actually alluded to that earlier on, right?
Like I said, £20 million for some other clubs waiting for England. Clubs like it's not to say it did that much. But what you need to understand is every club get their budget.
Okay.
Where they work with. You know, so every club now gets a budget for strikers. Every club gets a budget, for defender, for midfielder, and also for goalkeeper. You know, so for me, I think it's a little bit if now West Ham won't take one carry the goalkeeper, for example, on Aston Villa, for example, those clubs, I think it's a little bit much for them because that don't pass their budget, to take by goalkeeper. It's above their budget.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Mawisabi says it is really exorbitant. Hello, good morning to you. 0700000089. It says this is exorbitant, way over the budget of these clubs as well.
There's a time I speak grammar, the phone language just go up. Bam, your cut.
Well, I was actually taken aback when this happened. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, hi, good morning to you.
Yes, I'm Success.
You're welcome, Success.
Yes, I want to share Manchester United update.
What are you saying now? There's a trend, and we are talking about what is trending, and we're asking questions on that. Okay, 0700000089. Like I did say, it's Sports Trend, and Emiliano Martinez is trending on social media. You can check it out as well on Twitter, and we're of course discussing it right here on the show. Aston Villa with the one team. Yes, they are very much interested and are ready to do business with Arsenal, but then the Gunners have slapped a £20 million price tag on the goalkeeper. One that the club Aston Villa really feels a bit reticent about. They are laid back and they've been put up at that price, and we're asking questions. Do you think that money is really way too over? Mawisabi alluded to the fact that it's really exorbitant and astronomical. Do you think like that or otherwise? Hello. Good morning.
Morning.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning, bro.
Yeah, Olasukwami is calling.
You're welcome.
Yeah, if the goalkeeper wants a playing time, they are playing so many games now. Premier League, Europa, they are playing FA Cup, EFL. You should share the something to 2 now. 2-2. So let Leno be for Premiership or maybe Europa, and for FA and EFL. So we should share something, but in the absence of that, the guys will move on. It will go.
But is the £20 million too much?
But how can £20 million be too much?
Or do you think they put that money so that they will scare interested parties away?
No, there's no club in England that cannot afford that now.
My brother. So some club get
for a goalkeeper.
Then get budget for goalkeeper. Budget for goalkeeper different from budget for defender. Budget for defender different from budget for.
They are not ready to. They are not ready to remain in. They are not ready to remain in Premiership.
That's so.
They should go back to the lower
to championship.
You want to remain. Anybody that wants to remain in Premiership with the kind of money as Sevilla received and the other club received last year from they are taking take home pay. 20 million is chicken fee.
Okay. You know, can I tell you something? You know, say that money,
Yes.
that money where Chelsea pay for Kepa. You know, say they pay them like this. You know, say that money they pay them.
Did you what?
The money they pay for
They pay-
Kepa.
Uh,
As Abalaga, they pay them. They pay Chelsea owners like this. They pay the man well. Because you know why?
why they pay now?
You know why? The man went out of his way for a goalkeeper. For a goalkeeper, that money too much. How much was that? About that was about 73. So yeah.
If I don't want to talk Chelsea talk about not be Chelsea.
No. We're not talking about Chelsea talk.
I don't know why they blame the keeper for their woes. Share all those Zuma, what is that?
Not even what we talk about. I just give you an example. We talk about goalkeepers.
That is why the man they complain now.
This
so after paying the player for that amount of money, he don't get it.
No. Why in the vex?
Oh, okay, you know.
Why in the vex? I just give an example about goalkeepers. Every club get their budget to buy players.
Okay.
For example, if you talk about Kepa now, okay, the money they pay them because they went out of their way, make sure say they cough that money out, buy the player. That no be play money they buy goalkeeper be that.
Okay.
If they want a very good day, they won't buy goalkeeper. It has to be lesser than that.
Yeah, most times.
You understand what I'm saying now? So what I'm saying is, they pay them. So when you go out of your way, you can't find out again. Say the person when you go out of your way, a good goalkeeper, but at that point in time, you know they form, they pick in form, they in form and all that. Sometimes he will pay you because why? You went out of the way. As they cough this money come out, buy the player. So I'm giving an example why goalkeepers, they get their budgets. In England, they get their budget. Every country, they get their budget. And no club won't pass their budget when it comes to buying goalkeepers.
Okay, well, thank you very much for that as well. Yeah, still your frequency of champions, Sports Radio, FM. Let's have your take. Do you think £20 million is too much for Emiliano Martinez, or do you think, yes, Arsenal simply really want to place that money that high so that they can scare others away? In their heart of hearts, they want to keep him? Or do you think, no, it's actually really good enough a fee on that player to have him before you can allow him to go? Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good morning to you.
My name is Dilip Mosu.
You're welcome.
I'm calling for the first time.
Okay.
Are you get that?
I really
I not to do you, bro.
and well done for the studio. I always enjoy my program.
Not to do you.
Well, based on the matter on ground, I don't think the price put on Emiliano Martinez is too much. It's very fair, yes, 20 million. For goodness sake, the player, the best time to leave is when the ovation is high. And this guy is like on the highest stage of his career for now. So 20 million, somebody who just won 2 trophies in August, it's not easy. So it's like, if he wants to leave, this is the right time. This is not time to settle for maybe Europa games or maybe any small competition. No, he needs to be number one. And if he wants to be number one, he has to be now. So that's right. Just very okay. Aston Villa, any thoughts that are just, maybe they're not really serious. That is how me I see it. Because a goalkeeper at this stage in his career, you know go use and play, you go dive am.
No, you know what happen, bro. You know what happen,
At the end,
what happen be say, understand this. Every club get their budgets when they take buy goalkeepers. So no club won't pass their budgets. You understand now? So now the matter be that. Don't be say the money too much to buy the goalkeeper, to buy Martinez. Don't be say too much like that per se. But the thing be say, every club we see for England get their budgets. And sometimes now, if the person wey dey in charge of that budget now go say, man, more risk am, they can't risk am. At the end of the day, come buy and pass. Maybe their budget now for goalkeeper maybe na 10 million. Okay, you can say, okay, more risk am, more pay the 20 million. They go listen to am. They go listen to am for that 20 million. But if anything goes wrong, na him job, he go use his job take pay. So na the matter be that. Don't be say the money too much, just like you said.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Don't forget, you can also be part of it right here on our Facebook fan page as well on Sports Radio Brilla FM. Yes, it says that money. The clubs have budget for goalkeepers at £20 million for Emiliano Martinez is a bit high. Let's have your take and let's check out what the fans are saying on our Facebook fan page as well. Sports Radio Brilla FM is our Facebook fan page, and you can also be heard right here on the show. It's Sports Trend. Emiliano Martinez is trending, and we're talking about him. Yes, let's also let you know that Lionel Messi, of course, is a one man who resumed training already. Yes, yesterday he actually started training alone, and let you know that things are pretty looking back once again for him. Good. La Liga president Javier Tebas, of course, said he was about never seriously worried, but then that's actually Lionel Messi is back. Like I did say, he trained alone and is already getting set. He's a Barcelona player. He will play for the club next season, and he has resumed training with Barcelona. That sounds pretty good for fans of the club to indeed have the man return, especially after initially making it clear that he wants to leave, and he's still expected to leave at the end of the season as well. So Messi is back and getting set. He will eventually get to meet with the rest and join them, but then he's training alone already, man. Wisabi.
Yes, for me, for Leo Messi, if you listen to me last week, you will see I talk and over. Some people they say like he must go, Messi go, he no go stay, he go. Some go call say man we sabi Messi they go, he no go stay. And I let them understand say Messi go stay. Messi no they go anywhere. Messi no they go anywhere. I say Messi go stay. Why? And I give reasons why Messi go stay. Messi don't do for Barcelona for 16 to 19 years.
You know why he had to even trade alone was because he has not done, he missed the medical. So
that will not be issue, not be medical. If you miss medical, they can do medical anytime.
The moment he has his medical, he will join the rest of the team.
If you don't do medical when others do, you will do when you come back. Me here, I don't miss medical. No time I come. See, my give one confession today. Every time when I play, every time when I come Nigeria for holiday, I always miss my medical.
Okay.
Because before I go back, they don't do medical finish.
Okay.
So now I must do my own. Okay. So if you don't do medical with other players of Barcelona, that no mean say they go do your own medical. Okay. You go do. But the thing be say, if they go anywhere, I said the same they go anywhere. I need to go anywhere. Why? You don't do a long time for Barcelona. You don't marry for Barcelona. You don't get 3 kids for Barcelona. You get big house for Barcelona. Moreover, most importantly, Messi is not a kind of player who like to to play many, go around, start playing many clubs. No, he's not that kind of player. If he's set to one place, he go take that place as in home. So that kind of player, for them to live here in the hard, Yinka.
All right, thank you very much for that as well. Here, man, Wisabi, of course, mentioned on Passan that the man, of course, can always do his medical when, you mentioned
I don't call Sando.
No, I think you mentioned on Passan. Mention on person. You mentioned briefly that you can always on person. Mention on person. You can like briefly that you can always come back for his medical.
Grammar.
Okay, yeah. All right. Still your frequency of champion Sports Radio www.nabla.fm. Lauren Fadari on Facebook says good day. Emi Martinez is good, but Emmys is beyond us, not success only. We have to think about Emmy's future. Let him go to a club where he's going to be number 1 for the prize. It's okay, £20 million. Come on, you Gunners. Thank you very much for that. Ira Scott says good day, Brilla. I'm Ola Jide, and I love to meet you. Thanks. Emeka Christopher says, nice work to you guys, and they're doing a good job, but then I'm never sure of the blending together of these new Chelsea signings. Obandi Onazi says, West Ham should pay Joe. How much is Alisson and Kepa? They should pay the £20 million for Emiliano Martinez. Okay, I think this Arsenal fan wants Arsenal to make money, so he wants them to simply pay. Okay, that's the much right on Sports Trend. We'll go for Breda, right on top of the hour. Right back here for Sunday Circle, and of course, at bottom point later, we'll also still give you more and engage you. Don't forget, you can actually get to listen live on Facebook, on Twitter, on the Brilla mobile app, and be part of the show. Join the conversation as well. Inca Sports still in the building. The Big Sport Breakfast still continues. I'll be right back in a bit as well to right, of course, on the show. Don't go away.